What's happened to the Canadian Startup Visa program? It's April madness. Designated organizations have been knocked out with a killer blow by the minister. They're still dazed and confused and trying to recover. Startup Visa will never be the same again. Read my lips, folks. Get ready for the future of the Canadian immigration program. And I hate to say it, but of course I will. I said so. It was bound to happen. And we made this prediction last year already. If you go back to some of our SUV videos, some possible changes that government is looking at is implementing a cap on designated organizations. Who will be affected, who won't, what you should be expecting going forward in the SUV marketplace. And what you should do if you're planning to apply for the SUV but haven't yet. Expect nothing else but the exposed truth, just like the rest of our videos on YouTube. Your discretion is advised for this video. Please refrain from watching this video if you're on a pacemaker or didn't have your cup of coffee yet with extra caffeine. Who am I? I'm Reza from INGWEs Canada, licensed immigration practitioner. Our office specializes in helping businesses, people, and families move across various borders. Why are we posting this video? These are made for the purpose of sharing our hands-on immigration knowledge with our worldwide audience, including but not exclusive to existing clients, potential new applicants, and immigration consultants and agencies. If you're thinking about immigrating, we're here to help. Get a free email assessment with us by filling out the form down below for eligible applicants only. And of course, if you're an active immigration practitioner, we can assist you with outsourcing your back office operations, including assessments, processing, submitting applications, pre and post landing support. More options than just Startup Visa. We are a solution provider for Canada, Panama, New Zealand, Greece, UK, and beyond. Let's jump into it. The Canadian government has announced that they are limiting the number of letters of support each incubator, angel investor, and venture capital organization, which is on their website, allowing them to sponsor startups, is allowed to issue per year. This capping of designated organizations has been tabled for more than a year and a half by the government. But there was a huge pushback from all the incubators, angel investors, and venture capital firms, almost like a lobby group. The previous minister was a bit of a pushover, I must admit, but the new minister, who was sworn in last year, is not. And if this is the world of comic books, he would be the equivalent of the Punisher. And the previous minister would be the equivalent of Robin in Batman as a sidekick. Okay, well, that's enough with my nostalgic comic memories from my childhood. Now this change has happened, and who is not affected? Applicants with valid letters of support who are applying for the PR now or have not yet applied, but their letters of support are in their hand and are valid. They're not affected. Applicants under process for PR who have already submitted their immigration applications to the IRCC. Applicants applying for work permit with a valid letter of support after they've submitted their PR are not affected. Applicants who received their pre-arrival letter, confirmation of PR, or update request letter from the IRCC officer regarding their previously submitted PR application will not see any changes in processing but will continue on their path to potential PR. Remember, folks, we're always posting about these key details for IRCC's new programs and other immigration programs and updates for professionals and entrepreneurs, such as alternatives to the SUV program. If that's what you're interested in, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel for more deep dive videos. Now let's look at who is affected. Anyone who has not been admitted yet to a designated organization with their startup will be affected, as the conditions, the pricing of the incubators, the venture capital and angel investors will all change now. Anyone who is still going through the designated organization cohort program and not yet reached the finish line may be affected if this is the condition of their organization before they issue the letter of support. Obviously, if they cooperate properly, the designated organization should support and honor these applicants to issue it. Anyone who has signed and deposited money with an agent, consultant, or lawyer but not yet started their SUV program path will be 100% affected and needs to reset and check their options again, potentially asking for a refund. Any applicants who were contemplating applying for the Canadian SUV but did not make up their minds yet, of course, you're at the end of the line. Maybe that's a good thing because you may have been stuck in the middle of all these changes if you just signed in the last month or two. You should have applied 6 months ago. But doesn't matter. Let's restart, regroup, figure out new solutions for you. Now let's look at how these changes will affect the SUV marketplace. Yes, there's a marketplace, folks. Certain consultants and agencies will go out of business and will dry up who are not licensed to do immigration but were only doing SUV. Prices of letters of support and being admitted to designated organizations for the SUV program will skyrocket. Will be 3 times to 5 times higher than they were before. It's simple economics 101, folks. Supply is cut significantly, demand remains the same. Even ChatGPT could have predicted this one. Letters of support will be going to the highest bidders in the marketplace starting end May or early June. Certain markets and nationalities will be pushed out of the market for SUV because they were traditionally paying lower prices. Far Eastern markets will be the highest bidders as they always were. Genuine startups will have a tough time getting admitted to this program unless they have serious traction, revenues, and customer base for their startup business. And it will be very competitive. Applicants and agents will be looking for new alternative PR options to Canada, which will be more feasible and realistic than paying new, higher prices for SUV. These programs will also increase in prices by the fall of this year, as soon as many applicants will not be able to afford the new SUV prices, so they will trickle down to all the other programs, pushing those prices up because, again, higher demand, stable supply, including owner-operator skilled worker programs, which we call the fast-track executive PR stream, entrepreneur programs, which are work permit to PR streams, all which have PR options. These could be alternatives. I hope this short video allowed you to be up to date and up to speed on what's going to happen with the Canadian Startup Visa program, what changes to expect, and how to plan for it for your clients or for your family. If you're not working with the right immigration firm, which has more than just SUV options, or they don't know what's going on, then you're going the wrong direction. Stop, do a U-turn. And of course, if you're thinking about immigrating, whether permanently or temporarily, you're at the right place. We don't just offer immigration, we offer solutions. I can guarantee only one point. I'll be there until the end, meaning that immigration is not perfect. It can be slow, sometimes painful, and lots of unexpected surprises with government policy changes and program updates like you saw in this video. Can any airplane pilot guarantee a perfect flight without any turbulence? Probably not, or they shouldn't. The same goes for immigration. What our commitment to you is that we will give you the good news and the bad news and work with you to resolve the issues that may come up until you achieve the result you hired us to do. We're there until the end, no matter what. You are in full control of which program you choose for your immigration. We will give you all the options that you're eligible for, and then you decide. Does your local immigration agency offer this? Our team speaks over 9 languages, and we help applicants from over 50 different countries during the immigration process. Click the link below this video and get a free email assessment for eligible applicants. And if you're ready for a one-on-one session with me or one of my licensed immigration team members at INGWE, you can also book a session directly using the consultation link in the description of this video. Take care, folks. See you next time.